We've been working hard, harder than we ever have, and that's the part of where we start and trying to make the better half. The charge to who we are, and in the second that we stepping back, we'll step the fuck off and try to light up with another match. But I don't think we lose the spark, I think it kindles deeper. Smolder till the shards of light come creeping through the ether. Don't you cut me deep, I know you know that I'm a bleeder. You notice what I need and don't deceive me when I see ya. You're fucking unique, embedded deeply in my head. Your presence like a peak, a piece I eat of Grateful Dead. Yeah, this a fucking cute song, I should be in Tucson. Add this shit up on the fucking playlist in the Q song, yeah. This that what we bout to do song. We know the move, the ocean's moon, that lovey-dovey groove song. That time to put your shoes on, bust a move and move on. Show me what you got and see if we've been being too gone, yeah.
First met you,
I was living in spite and trying to figure it out.
when you first came through,
I was living my life and getting words in my mouth.
when my face turned blue,
You were making me smile and getting me off the ground.
I can't thank you.
Enough for being my light and really sticking around, yeah.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
what's up, everyone?
Can we get a quick mic check 3-4?
Mike, check 1, 2.
How we doing? Before we get too ahead of ourselves, we like to make sure our sound is right.
Yes,
So-
throw us some hearts if you can hear us.
We do appreciate you joining us. Today is pretty special.
It is special.
We've
It's-
got 2 episodes.
We do. We have 2 episodes today. 2 for Tuesday.
Corey Foster, we're going to have to do that, man. What up, Clayton? What up, Morgan? Caitlin?
Hey,
It's so
Caitlin.
good to see all of you. Ben McFarland.
Hey, shout
We
out to
love
my
y'all.
mom. My mom's in here.
What up, Mom? Shawnee Peterson, good to see you. Tyler, always good to see you.
Sounds good.
Well, we like to hear that.
Yes, we do.
So, we are kind of experimenting with the doing how to do 2 episodes in one day thing.
Yes.
Right now, everybody's got a lot on their mind, and there's a lot of people ready and raring to go to do an interview. So I want to provide that. We're not tired yet, so
No, not at all.
we enjoy getting with you guys every night and talking to these artists and giving them a chance to like showcase themselves and what they're about. So, yeah, let's give credit to the intro. That was C10.
Yeah, Tucson.
The artwork on that album, when you go find that on all streaming platforms, which is coming soon, that's by Resurgent Media and Josh Peterson, my guy.
Shout out, Josh.
We love Josh. Josh is still around. Josh is the co-founder of Nice Enough Entertainment.
Indeed.
He handles a lot of our media. He handles a lot of our hardcore shows.
Yes.
Dude's a beast. Shout out to our YouTube viewers. What up?
What up, YouTube?
Check on your homies.
Check on your grannies and your grandpies. Check on your strong friends. That's super important.
Check on your annoying aunt, the one that posts all the weird shit that you had to delete.
Yeah.
Check on your hot aunt.
She's still doing okay.
How do you know, Kayla?
We just had this kind of post earlier on the internet.
That's some player shit right there. Sheesh. Before we bring our guest on, what I call this in my pre-production, I call this our self-serving bullshit. So we got some self-serving bullshit.
Yeah, we definitely have some.
If you want to get a t-shirt, they're on sale until the 14th. We need at least to sell 20 of them. We didn't have the money to get merch. This was actually something Relentless reached out to us as they did a lot of small businesses as a way to fundraise during this time.
Yeah.
Any money earned, we're going to be using that to do something great for the community or somebody that's out of work that works in the music industry. We're going to do something cool with it.
Yeah, I think the only catalyst is that we have to get 20. We have to sell 20 shirts in order to be able to fulfill the orders. And I think we're a little bit short right now. So if there's anybody who's still interested in getting a shirt, we have until the 14th. So we have another week.
Only if you can.
Only if you can. No pressure.
I mean, I don't know if those stimulus checks are coming or not. But
Supposedly, we'll see.
That's a very small percentage. Use that. Buy food and then buy Nice Enough shirts.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody that's joining us. Nate Payne, what up? What up, T Ford? Tyler Baxter. I'm going to be going on Tyler Baxter's show, Digging In with Tyler soon.
Oh, really?
And he actually also did an interview recently with Drama. So if you guys want to see a professional at work, make sure you go and you check out that Digging In with Tyler episode with Drama the artist. It's on Spotify right now, I believe. And he has some other awesome people that have been on his show as well. So
dope. Shout
out to him and other people out there creating.
Yeah, that's super dope.
We want to work with you. We want to learn from you.
Yes.
And all that good stuff.
We're all in this together, friends.
Shout out to people that have been up to some cool shit, like C10 with his song. I know Jay Influential's been in the studio. Smoke Break has a video coming on the 20th of April. Scarsworth, he started a group for like Crate Diggers, I think is what it's called. And it's like for people doing production and whatnot. People that like to dig into samples and whatnot.
Oh,
so,
that's super dope.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. So go, if you're a lot smarter than me and if you're on the production side of things, go and join that and bash heads with all these smart people that have a little more free time.
For sure. And also for other creatives or any creatives out there, anybody who's just plain interested in art or just appreciating other people creating and being creative. We have a group, creative people doing creative things. We wanted to provide a platform for people to share things that they're doing to keep themselves occupied and to stay creative during this time when everybody's stuck at home.
So go join that and invite your friends. But we have a request. They said play that new C10. Should we play it again real quick?
We can play it again.
Now that we have a few more people here, Nate Payne, you requested a song and you shall receive. C10's hanging out with us. We love this song, Tucson. It'll be out on all platforms soon. Go make sure you like his Facebook page and follow all the content that kid has going on.
Okay.
Here's Tucson.
We've been working hard, harder than we ever have, and that's the part of where we started, trying to make the better half, the charge to who we are, and in the second that we stepping back, we'll step the fuck off and try to light up with another match, but I don't think we'll lose the spark, I think it kindles deeper, smolder to the shards of light come creeping through the ether, don't you cut me deep, I know you know that I'm a bleeder, you notice what I need and don't deceive me when I see ya, you're fucking unique, embedded deeply in my head, your presence like a peak, a piece I eat of Grateful Dead, yeah, this a fucking cute song, I should be in Tucson, add this shit up on the fucking playlist in the Q song, yeah, this that what we bout to do song, we know the move, the ocean's moon, that lovey-dovey groove song, that time to put your shoes on, bust a move and move on, show me what you got and see if we've been being too gone, yeah.
First met you,
I was living in spite and trying to figure it out.
when you first came through,
I was living my life and getting words in my mouth.
when my face turned blue,
You were making me smile and getting me off the ground.
I can't thank you.
Enough for being my light and really sticking around.
Yeah. Shout out, C10.
Big ol' A.
Extra big A's.
Always. That's my fucking guy.
Cheers.
Super talented, super supportive. Somebody that I've been leaning on lately on a creative sense when it comes to the show. We are lucky to have C10 around. We got a lot of young giants.
We
I know,
do.
I know that's what we call Jay Influential, but we got a lot of young giants around here, though.
We do, for sure.
And shout out to him.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Bill. Good to see you, man.
Cool.
Thanks for stopping by, my guy.
Yeah. Thanks for coming by.
So yeah, we like to roll with the flow a little bit with things. So
Yep.
Thank you, Nate, for requesting that. Now, before we bring our guest on, I'm going to read a little bit of bio material about Drama the artist, or as I knew him, Dramatic, which was like last week.
I'm not sure when the name change occurred, but it was relatively recent.
So yeah, but yeah, no, we Dramatic, Drama the artist. He is Caleb Bruns. He's Nebraska born and raised singer, songwriter, and artist, and he signed with True Fortune Entertainment. His aim is to reach people's hearts and minds. He likes to really let you feel his music. You can definitely see the way he performs. One of the first times I seen him, nobody that I had personally seen yet doing aorta hip hop was doing it like him. He really puts his heart out there. He has some screaming involved in his music, a lot of rock influence. It's pretty amazing. He is currently promoting his upcoming album Mastodon, which he believes will be on par with any other album coming out this fall anywhere, and that's the attitude we like to keep. I talk about I love my local artists, but there ain't much like local about the people that we're around, and people like Drama the artist.
True.
So
yeah, everybody that we hang out with, I feel, is like pretty larger than life. So.
But yeah, so he says this is probably gonna be like his most versatile work yet.
Dope.
You can find his music on all streaming platforms. Now, with the name change, I think there is some switchover going on with that. So you can find some old music under Dramatic. But just go follow all those True Fortune guys. They got Sykes. They got Priceless Lion. They got Justin Pickett's now part of the crew, Jay Pickett. So shout out to all of them. We definitely fuck with those guys.
Cool.
So.
For sure.
Why don't we go ahead and call our guest?
All right, let's give him a call.
And if you have any questions for our guest, go ahead and slap them up there on the wall. If you have any sort of questions for us, any requests, we definitely like to be interactive. That is why we don't just go straight to YouTube. If we didn't want to talk to you guys, we'd just do that. So we appreciate everyone that hangs out and actually participates with us. Share this with your friends. Let them know that Drama the artist. Go ahead and
make sure
slap
you turn
them
your
up.
sound
Hey.
down on your phone, Caleb.
What'd you say, Kayla?
I was just making sure that he turns his sound down on his phone.
Yeah. So I turn it down on my computer?
On the
no, you're
computer
good.
is fine if that's where you're streaming from.
Bet.
How the heck are you?
I'm doing great. I've had ups and downs with this whole quarantine stuff, but for the most part, we're doing pretty good. We're trying to stay busy and just keep things moving.
I feel that, man. This quarantine shit, for a lot of us people that are constantly grinding and that wake up every day, following through on old ideas and creating new ideas, it's kind of like like when I first started doing the shows, I was like, I just need something to do with my hands. I bet you can relate to that a little bit.
Oh, definitely. I definitely can, dude. I got to keep busy, otherwise I feel like I'm going to implode.
For sure.
Yep. I definitely relate to that. So I guess what are some ways that you're using your free time to grow artistically? Is there any one area that you are like honing in on to kind of like fine tune while you have so much time on your hands?
I've really been focused right now. We recently just launched another division with True Fortune Enterprises, True Fortune Multimedia and Promotion. We're about to have our website up, and we offer services to artists like Spotify playlisting. We just got t-shirt printing machines, so we're printing our own merchandise, and we can do like full color HD prints. And so we're trying to really step up that side of things. So it's been a lot of trial and error on printing shirts and misprinting shirts and trying to figure out how to do a bunch of different stuff. It's been fun though.
For sure.
And of course, I'm trying to.
Sorry, the way she didn't mean to cut you off.
I didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry.
You're good.
But no, whenever you start diving into like another area of it, you realize like you start gaining respect for like the people that do it full time, or the people that are the masters in that area, like your Relentless merch and places like that, because it ain't easy to get it right. So
It's very tough.
no doubt. So did you guys have anything that got canceled that you've had to move back, reschedule, that you need to talk, want to bring up or tell people about?
Well, we've had some things. I don't know if much has been rescheduled yet, but we were supposed to be on the Nebraskans for Peace Festival. We were really looking forward to that, doing a clean, family-friendly set as a label. That was supposed to be here in like April 25th. I don't think it's going to go on as it was supposed to here in Lincoln, due to all this madness, but
Right. I think that's probably a safe bet right now.
yeah.
All right. And so how do you think that the current events will affect how you move in the future in regards to the music industry? Is there anything that you're kind of taking from this that maybe you didn't necessarily consider before, but now it's kind of in the forefront and you'll take it through, when everything kind of starts back up again and we can start doing shows? Is there anything that you're doing now that you weren't doing before that you will continue to do?
Oh, definitely. We've tried to up as many of our resources as we possibly can for outreach, just within the label. Different people we're emailing, different services we're reaching out to, trying to get our formula set. So when this is all over, we really have everything just raring to go. Other thing, I really feel like it's going to be different after all this because everyone's just going to want to get out more. So I feel like even like the local scene especially should just explode, and I'm really excited for that.
Absolutely. I think this would be a good spot to play one of the songs that we have for them.
Okay, yeah. I think we're going to play, this one's called Tony Stark.
All right. Everybody that is joining us, we are now going to play one of his tracks. And what's it called, Kayla?
It's called Tony Stark.
Tony Stark by Drama the Artist, a true Fortune Entertainment artist.
B-Square Beats.
If my brother call me heated saying bro we gotta ride, then I'm pulling out the drive with a weapon on my side. If my sister call me crying, I'll start loading up the car. While I'm knocking people out till they all be seeing stars. I be fucking reckless, I've been like this from the start. Telling all the ones around me to be smart and guard their hearts. I got passion without that shit, bet my life will fall apart. I'm trying to find a light cause I was born up in the dark. You fight with my family, I turn into Tony Stark. Pop up at your crib or flood the block like Noah's Ark. Trying to tell my people all it takes is just a spark. We can start a fire that they can't put out. Don't call me a liar, I'll shut that shit down. Just don't fuck with my fam, or I will fuck you up. Yeah, I will fuck you up. I got the bags, so my sisters and brothers. Put that on my dad, homies and mother. I miss my mom, yeah, but life goes on, yeah. I take my pain and put it in a song, yeah. And I'm just trying to make it out of here alive. Life get crazy, nobody ever survive. Put my people in positions to thrive, hey. Take control of their lives. Pray when I die, don't Photoshop me in no clouds up in no sky. Especially if I kill myself, that's suicide. You a priority, but got pushed to the side. That's right. And my brother called me heated saying, bro, we gotta ride. Then I'm pulling out the drive with a weapon on my side. And my sister called me crying, I start loading up the car. Pull up knocking people out till they all be seeing stars. I be fucking reckless, I been like this from the start. Telling all the ones around me to be smart and guard their heart. I got passion without that shit, bet my life will fall apart. I'm trying to find a light cause I was born up in the dark. I was with you every single step, preaching how you always in my breath. Never heard a word that I said. You was wishing that I was dead. Now I'm back and I'm seeing red. Homie dead, wish it was me instead. But it's not. Make the most of what you got, you may only have one shot. Don't waste no time on no phonies and no thoughts. Don't lose your mind, keep your focus on the pot. When it boils, watch for those who scheme and plot. These are things that I think about a lot. If my brother call me heated saying, bro, we gotta ride, then I'm pulling out the drive with a weapon on my side. If my sister call me crying, I'll start loading up the car. While I'm knocking people out till they all be seeing stars. I be fucking reckless, I been like this from the start. Telling all the ones around me to be smart and guard their hearts. I got passion without that shit, bet my life would fall apart. I'm trying to find a light, cause I was born up in the dark. You fuck with my family, I turned into Tony Stark. You fuck with my family, I turned into Tony Stark. I turned into Tony Stark.
Woo, sheesh.
That shit is fire.
Sheesh.
Sheesh.
Thank you.
Sheesh.
You should start giving things like a sheesh scale.
A sheesh. How many sheeshes?
That's like
How many sheeshes?
I'm the standard 17-point sheesh scale. That's like a 14 and a half at least.
Right. My goodness.
I'll take.
That's a lot of sheeshes.
I'm gonna have to see it live soon. Damn it.
All right. You want me to go next? You want to go next?
Why don't you do your question
Me?
first?
Okay. Here's kind of a fun question. My other questions were a little bit more serious. But if your music was heard 50 years from now, what do you think people would be saying about it? And is there a message or a motto that you would want to be known for?
Yeah. So I think if people heard my music like 50 years from now, I think that there'd be like, I think a lot of people would still enjoy it because I feel like relatable music like is timeless. And so like when you relate to the experience, it's just going to last. And so I think it'd be really interesting. And I think if one message to get across is just the perseverance through all the adversity.
Absolutely.
For sure, man. And you nailed it. When it comes to like good music, it's timeless, it's genreless. Good music is good music. So that lasts forever. And I think that's why a lot of people make music. And there's people that know they might not ever, reach the apex of art. But, it doesn't matter because they have that for themselves. They've had that experience. And those memories are just everything, too.
Right. And alternatively, like 50 years from now, like everything that we hear now is going to be considered a classic. So, which is so interesting to me.
And I think we got some people around us making some classics.
Absolutely.
So, I can't, you're one of those people that is just so, like, you make really good, like, tracks in the studio, but I love your live performance so fucking much. Like, I can't wait to have that back.
Sheesh.
I know, me neither.
Start crying. Just start rapping. Just stop crying. Like, start jumping around for me one time, would you? Would you just throw a chair for me?
Oh my goodness.
Right.
So, my last like serious question and serious thing we have for you that I like to do during every interview, and as much as we like to be consistent, I think we do this at like a separate part of the interview every time. But what I like to, so who would be like your like favorite like artist or someone you look up to? It could be anybody in music.
I'd say I really look up to J. Cole.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of people who wanted him to change what he was doing. And he tried to do it a little bit, but then he went back to his roots and really just became the truest to himself. And that's what I feel like my goal as an artist is just to get to that level of just honesty with myself.
Absolutely. So let's say you're in Lincoln, Nebraska, and you teamed up with Nice Enough Entertainment, and we got J. Cole selling out the Royal Grove. And me and you are outside, and I was like, I got to go handle something real quick. And I'm leaving you there, and J. Cole's just out there smoking a blunt by himself. And he don't look like he's in a bad mood. He looks like he wants someone to talk to. And you got like a minute at least of his attention. And you can tell him about yourself. Go ahead.
I would just be like, hey, man, I've been a huge fan. You really shaped the way I do music and do business and interact with people. Just thank you for everything that you've given to the game. And I'd probably want to rap for him or something.
Absolutely. As long as you don't play a song off your phone, no matter what you do, though.
Big facts.
And that goes to everybody. Everybody. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna play your next song.
Yep.
And what is that called? Modest K.
This next song is called Proud.
Proud. Wait, do you have a joke of the day, Kayla?
You want me to do my joke first?
Do you have a joke of the day?
I do have a joke.
Before we do your song, we'll do Modest K's joke of the day.
All right.
For her loyal following.
What do you call a dramatic alien?
What, Kayla?
An extraterrestrial. Extra.
That was great.
I felt like that one was custom picked for dramatic. Right?
I always try to custom pick my jokes.
So,
Love it.
all right, so
Okay.
let's go ahead and play the song, which is titled
Proud.
Proud. And is this available anywhere yet?
Actually, both these songs are unreleased, so I'm just teasing people.
Ooh.
But I have a new song dropping on 420. It's called Moon Rocks. I've got a preview up on my page of it. But.
Okay, everybody go check that shit out after the show. I just realized that you want to hear something funny that we realized after like 10 shows? I was like, there's parts of my show where I'm like, yo, go and do this. And like I would watch my viewers go down. It's like I realized that you like shut the thing off to go do it. Like I was like sending, I would like the goal is to get people here, and I was like, go away, like go do other things. Here's some other things you can do. So after the show, go follow Dramatic. We do like to hear about our show having a positive effect on people's numbers a little bit, whether it's some YouTube subscriptions or
Yes.
Facebook likes or what the fuck ever.
Yeah.
We are here as a platform for you guys. So thank you so much for coming on.
Yes, thank you.
We're not done yet, but here's your
We're
song.
not.
Thanks.
Here's your song, Proud.
I know how it feels to be alone. I know how it feels to be around people and feel alone. Like, I'll be around a million people and I'll like still feel alone. Like, even sometimes, like, alright, like, I'll go out, you know, with my own friends, my pretty best friends, and I just feel alone. I've seen people like when we give them ultimatums, they just choose everything besides you.
I'm proud to call you my fam, I'm proud to call you my brother, I'm proud to call you my sister, I'm proud to call you my mother, my father's too. Even though you think I want nothing from you, I'm grateful for the nights you tucked me underneath the covers. I wonder if you knew I knew all the pressure that you was under. I still mean it when I tell you I love you. I let the distance go farther because I had a daughter. Don't think I ever had what it took to become a father. You made it look so easy, you and mom. I'm gonna remember everything you taught long after you gone. I know I'm not the main thing you wanted as a son. I just know I will have truly changed the world when I'm done. This ain't always fun, but that's life, right? Yeah, you taught me that. You told me be original, cause no one likes a copycat. So much wisdom, I'm wronged you so many times. I don't know how you forgive them. I'm bet in high school you thought that I'd end up in prison. Now you probably happy I did it, I'm happy too. If I prayed to God, I'd tell him that I'm happy you stepped in to raise a child that your bodies couldn't create. And tell me there's no reason on earth that I couldn't be great. For putting a smile on my face and putting food on my plate, and teaching me to unconditionally love and not to hate. These are the things that you gave, and they're the things that I'll take, cause you were always so real. Meanwhile the world is so filled with it, and I see you. You could be anyone but just be you. I don't always give you the best hand. It don't work out, then it's on to the next plan. But you got this. I know you rock it. Your mom and dad right here, they're so proud of you. So don't let the world take it out on you. Your father never been a perfect man. Nobody like follow a perfect plan. Yeah, too many times I popped a Percocet, cause I felt like I wasn't worth a damn. I hated myself for so many years. Filled up my brain with the opinions of my peers. That's the kind of stuff that's cancer to careers. I just fight it with the blood, sweat, and tears. Learn not to be scared, but to embrace your fears. Be patient and be eager to embrace these years. How much time you got here isn't up to your decisions. You might only have today, so why not try to make a difference? Don't be obsessed, getting ahead on your looks. People will use you like a head on a hook. Don't let them drain you, take your energy. Oftentimes your friends will turn into your enemies. So guard your heart and soul, my child. Don't let the world take away your smile. I know you're going through it and I see you. You could be anyone but just be you. I know I don't always give you the best hand. It don't work out, then it's on to the next plan. But you got this, I know you rock it. Your mom and dad right here, they so proud of you. So don't let the world take it out on you.
Sheesh.
Hit us with 2 unreleased tracks that were just absolute fire.
Yeah.
Wow.
What is that?
He's like, oh, I got a name change in 2 songs you never heard. Hold on.
A name change in 2 songs.
Hold my blunt.
Hold my blunt while I change my name and drop 2 songs.
Sheesh Louise.
Sheesh Louise. Louise.
We be high.
We're
Me
all
too.
right.
Man, we do appreciate you coming on. We just want to give a shout out to past guests, to future guests that are coming on.
Yeah.
Later on tonight, we have a Psychotic to Madman as part of a doubleheader we're doing tonight.
Yeah.
We got another doubleheader on Saturday with Elevator Rebellion and From This Day Forward. We're staying busy, and we
are.
couldn't do this without people like you actually like believing in our vision and all of this good shit.
Yes, that's true. Really quick before we let our guest go.
Mm-hmm.
So I went and did a little research on the internet,
Oh.
as I do from time to time, as I am known for, and I just there's a lot of drama going on around the world and stuff, and so I just wanted to I put together a little slideshow of drama around the world. So please enjoy. Please. These are all theaters around the world. Drama around the world.
How do we cope with all this drama around the
I
world?
don't know. How do we cope with all this drama? We make memes. We make photos. Thank you for letting me Photoshop you.
Man.
I love it. Thank you.
That's fun.
Hey, before I go, can I do one quick little plug?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're
absolutely.
not done with you yet. Go ahead.
Awesome. Hey, I just want to do a big shout out to Fortune ENT, David Steffen, aka Priceless Lion, my partner in crime. His album's dropping May 1st. And I want to shout out my brother Sykes. He just dropped a new song, The Breakout. I want to shout out Justin Pickett, whose first debut single with True Fortune is dropping on the 10th. And I'm very excited for everybody and what they're doing. And we did manage to get some of our printing right. And I just wanted to show a couple of our little designs real
Those look
quick.
sick.
I request a couple extra larges that we can wear on our show. I want that one.
Let me get a smile, though.
Bet. We can make that happen for sure.
We're running out of shit to wear. I think I'm wearing Enterprise Earth tonight, and
I'm wearing the hide your kids, hide your wife today.
so we our goal is always to wear local musicians and people that we've come across and try to represent that. But no.
Every once in a while.
Of course. We might even be able to print you guys a couple of different design Nice Enough shirts just for fun, too.
Let us know. We'd love
Hey.
to team up, man. Maybe we can help each other out when it comes
For
to
sure.
that.
Everybody
So
loves a
Brother.
co-pro.
when can we expect? You said on 420 you have a song called Moon Rocks coming out,
Yep.
and
And then my album is supposed to drop on September 9th, but I don't know if I'm going to wait that long.
I feel that right now. Is there anything else as far as that you wanted to, give there's lots of people that you haven't been able to see. This might be their first time like seeing you talk and be casual. I think we're missing that human interaction more than we realize. I think that's why when you see people walking dogs, you see like people that always avoided each other, like 6 feet apart, like yelling at each other. So if there's anybody that you just wanted to give a quick little message or a positive vibe to, we'd love to end with that.
For sure.
But I want to shout out all my Nice Enough guys, C10, Jay Influential, Marquise is Dead, I'm gonna fucking forget somebody because I'm high as shit. Justin, Strawstone, Modest K, the Smoke Break guys, Banana Babe, Hunky Hot Dog, who I had to put the picture of them making me feel super awkward because it's important to make people feel awkward.
For sure. There's lots
And
of
I
us.
just want to shout out everybody quarantining. I love you guys.
All right, man. Well, that is drama, and we're just gonna go ahead and normally we say goodbye and have a little after talk about it. But since we're coming back with Psychotic the Madman, we're just all three gonna say goodbye together. And when we come back, we'll give a little recap of our episode as part of the beginning of episode 10.
Yes.
So.
All right.
Thanks for joining us,
Thank you
man.
so much
We
for
appreciate
coming
you.
on. We'll see you guys later.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right. Thanks.
Yeah.
And we are off.
All right. Cool.
Good night.